so excited.
There's only one person on this season that has any business doing that song, and it's you.
Jam out the holidays with Jimmy and 4 SNL legends.
Cause Uptown Funk gon' get to ya.
Love Shack.
It's about to be a wet Christmas.
My God! That's My Jam Holiday, Monday on NBC.
Later, Jimmy Fallon welcomes Adam Sandler, NBC Tonight.
On our broadcast tonight, Wisconsin residents will soon pay more for utilities. We'll have a look at the proposed plan.
Plus, the Wisconsin DNR is looking to regulate PFAS. We'll explain what they're trying to do.
And a new source of lodging is coming to Harrison Hills. We'll have the details as your local news starts right now.
News Watch 12 with Dan Hagan, Jessica Jukic, and Jeff Weller.
Good evening and welcome to News Watch 12 at 10. I'm Jessica Jukic.
And I'm Dan Hagan. Park Falls Mayor Michael Boblick announced he will not seek re-election in the spring. Boblick has served as mayor for 4 years. He told WJFW that the time seems right for him to try something new. He'll be finishing his master's degree in environmental science and policy from UW Green Bay in December and wants to see what opportunities are out there for him after graduating. Boblick said he's proud of his efforts to redevelop parts of the downtown, begin housing projects, and bring a YMCA to Park Falls. He's also proud of his work trying to revamp the city's paper mill, even if the results were not what he was hoping for. Mayoral candidates must hand in 50 signatures to the city clerk by January 4th to appear on the spring ballot.
The city of Rhinelander is considering raising rates for its taxi service and will hold a public hearing this month to discuss the potential change. Right now, the cost is $4 for adults and $3 for seniors or people with disabilities. Those fares have not changed in years. The city is proposing raising each of those fares by $1.25. That increase would mean the taxi service would run at less of a deficit on the city budget. The public hearing will happen on Tuesday, December 27th at 6 p.m. in City Council chambers. When asked about the fare increase, Alderperson Stephen Jopek expressed some reservations, saying it could impact some of the city's most vulnerable residents. He encouraged taxi service users to attend that public hearing. Now let's get a check of the forecast with Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller.
All right, Jessica, thank you. Look what we did today. High temperatures back in the mid, even upper 20s, even a couple low 30s in there. That's much better, right? This morning we had low temperatures down near zero. A good recovery today, but tomorrow is sort of like even warmer with high temperatures tomorrow back up in the upper 30s. All because a south wind has kicked in now, and it's going to get a little gusty tonight. We could see wind gusts near 25 miles per hour into tomorrow morning, and that's going to keep temperatures up just a bit as well, along with the cloud cover. There's lots of clouds out there right now. Cloud cover acts like a blanket in the atmosphere, keeps the warmer temperatures in. They're not warm, but they'll keep the warmer heat in tonight. And then overall, we'll keep things cloudy tonight and tomorrow before we get some more weather in here tomorrow evening, courtesy of this system right there. That's a cold front. That's going to really change our lives tomorrow night. But until then, a surge of warm air out ahead of it will give us some warm temperatures in the 30s to low 40s tomorrow. So here comes that front tomorrow, likely arriving after sunset. So we're dry tomorrow throughout the day with some light snow tomorrow night. That snow could be a ½ inch to an inch or so. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is mostly cloudy skies with low temperatures down near 21. Your full forecast is coming up. Jessica?
Thank you, Jeff. Wisconsin residents will be paying more for their utility bills soon. The Wisconsin Public Service is raising its base rates, which is what customers pay to have heat and electricity. Today, the commission decided on a $9 bill increase each month for residential customers. The commission will later provide a written order that will determine the full impact. They're expected to set the rates by the end of the year.
In November, Oneida County law enforcement arrested 4 people on allegations they were distributing meth from a Mexican drug cartel in the Northwoods. A 5th suspect is still at large. The sheriff's office is reminding people to look out for 35-year-old Ben Summers. If you have any information, call the office at the number on your screen. The other 4 suspects are being held in Oneida County Jail. Investigators said the suspects distributed approximately 10 pounds of meth in northern Wisconsin.
A group of prosecutors is asking a judge to toss out Democratic Attorney General Josh Kaul's lawsuit challenging Wisconsin's 173-year-old abortion ban. The group is arguing that the lawsuit lacks legal merit and that there's no weight to assertions that it is unenforceable because of its age. District attorneys from Milwaukee, Dane, and Sheboygan counties filed separate motions late Wednesday to dismiss the case. All three argued that the lawsuit seeks to improperly restrict prosecutorial discretion and that Kaul lacks standing to sue because he hasn't been personally harmed by that ban. The judge has given all parties in the case until February 6 to file briefs expanding their stances. Governor Evers wants state environmental officials to make PFAS limits in groundwater.
His administration is scheduled to ask the DNR's policy board this month for permission, but there's a roadblock. And that roadblock is conservatives control the DNR's policy board. Wausau's Fred Pren has stayed on the board past his term, preventing Evers from appointing someone in his place. Pren has admitted over text message that he's staying just so conservatives have the majority on the board. Earlier this year, limits on PFAS in surface and drinking water were adopted, but well water has no PFAS regulations. Several Wisconsin communities are dealing with PFAS, including Wausau and Rhinelander.
The U.S. Senate voted today to approve a House-passed resolution to end the threat of a rail strike. Before that happened, the Senate defeated a measure backed by progressives to offer paid sick leave. Instead, senators moved to overwhelmingly approve a House bill that left that out of that benefit. It comes after a grave warning from President Joe Biden about the economic danger posed by a strike.
On this vote, the yeas are 80, the nays are 15. One senator responded present. Under the previous order requiring 60 votes for the passage of this joint resolution, the joint resolution is passed.
Now the bill will immediately go to President Joe Biden to be signed into law. Wisconsin Senator Tammy Baldwin voted for the bill and blamed the greed of railroad bosses for the potential strike. It's not every day that motorists on the trails get to settle down at a stop right at the trailhead for the night. Usually a day on the trails ends with a commute.
But soon there will be an easier option for riders in the Harrison Hills area called the Tomahawkin. Newswatch 12's Matt Weaver spoke with the group constructing the property.
This will happen.
Brian Bauma and his wife had a vision.
We said, hey, one day wouldn't it be neat to buy that?
And so they did.
I think it's kind of charming to have a converted gas station and turn it into a motor lodge.
In the hills of Harrison, work on the Tomahawkin is well underway. What was once a local pit stop will soon become a haven for riders.
It's a perfect spot for doing exactly what I think is lacking here, and it's lodging.
Off of County Highway B, the inn will sit across from the Winding Trail Bar and Grill along the local routes.
We plan on working together to keep the trail system kind of lively, make this a destinational point for people. It's hard for people to just come out here and make that trek just for one tavern. If you could start here, and maybe they're going to explore and go more into the other trail systems.
After drawing it up a few times, the Baumas decided on 3 suites that offer the works.
You have ideas of how you want it to go. It took a couple times to be in the building here to really go over it and walk through it to decide the layout for it.
Bauma is certain that this year-round getaway will be a hit.
They come out here to ride these trails. It's kind of a hidden niche out here, but once you find it, people come back every year.
In Harrison, Matt Weaver, Newswatch 12.
For decades, Iowa has gone first in the presidential primary, but that might change, at least for one party.
Plus, President Biden met with a French president today, and the war in Ukraine loomed large in their talks. We'll hear from them after weather with Jeff.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Stone Innovations, Rhinelander and Plover.
See your local Northern Wisconsin and UP Ski-Doo dealers.
Oh my gosh!
In today's economy, it seems the value of a dollar continues to shrink, while the services offered are getting less and less. Here at Maher Water Corporation, a new high-efficiency system made by WaterCare can help ease the stress on your checkbook. We are always available to analyze and recommend one of these units.
So while we can't actually make your money grow, we can make the value of what you get from Maher seem like it.
The Internet of Things is evolving, creating the Internet of You. And Spectrum, America's leading internet provider, is bringing you seamless connectivity across all your devices. Introducing Spectrum One, Spectrum Internet with speeds of 300 megabits, advanced Wi-Fi, and Spectrum Mobile Unlimited, all for just $49.99 a month. Call 833-673-4999. Spectrum Internet delivers the fastest speeds in the nation for smoother surfing, streaming, gaming, and more. Advanced Wi-Fi provides enhanced security and privacy that automatically blocks threats to protect all of your devices. And Spectrum Mobile gives you unlimited talk, text, and data with reliable nationwide 5G coast to coast. Switch now. Call 833-673-4999. At Spectrum, it's not just about connecting things. It's about connecting you. Get it all with Spectrum One, Spectrum Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and one line of Spectrum Mobile Unlimited for $49.99 a month. Call 833-673-4999 or visit a Spectrum store today.
There you are. Welcome back, my friends. You and I get to chat weather for about 3 minutes, and here we go. So this morning, low temperatures hanging out near zero. We don't do this very often, but here we are. It will not be this cold tonight with warmer temperatures in the area now, and a south wind will keep things near 20 degrees tonight. After we did this today, 27 here in Rhinelander, 28 for Antigo, even a couple low 30s across central Wisconsin, above freezing in Wapaka with a high temperature of 34 today. You can thank the south wind out there now. It's going to get a little squirrely tonight. We could see wind gusts near 25 to 30 miles per hour overnight tonight into tomorrow as a cold front approaches tomorrow. That'll lift the air out ahead of it, out of the south, and that could make things a bit breezy across our region for tomorrow again. So we're trying to build a little bit of heat across the Midwest. Now, heat for December standards is 30s and 40s, right? They're out there today, and that's the air moving our way for tomorrow. It's not going to be a heat wave. It's going to be for one day only, and really for a few hours until a cold front comes through tomorrow night, and that's going to really change our lives for Saturday. We could hold high temperatures in the low teens on Saturday with that gusty northwest wind. The average high is now 32. The record low is 18 below back in 1919, and the sun set earlier, of course, at 4:16. All right, so going forward temperature-wise, so about 38 tomorrow, again, for one day only, and then look what happens. You're going to feel this, right? 14 for a high on Saturday, low temperatures down near zero, but then sort of recovery, Sunday 24, Monday as well, and then look, our trending now is toward colder temperatures. We're definitely going to freeze some lakes up there now with temperatures well below average, except for tomorrow into the middle portions of next week. Okay, we're clouding over now. There's a system to the west of us. We'll cloud cover tonight. We'll keep things a bit warmer, but here it is, right? There's a cold front in here that is moving our direction, and once it gets here, you're going to know it. The wind's going to shift out of the northwest. It's going to get a little gusty, drop our feel-like temperatures in the single digits, and really drop our temperatures later on tomorrow night. Now, there's going to be some snow with this, not a lot, just a little. It's moisture-starved, but overall, we've got a little bit of snow coming tomorrow evening, likely arriving after sunset tomorrow through about midnight tomorrow night. So if you're out driving tomorrow evening, likely you could see a half-inch or an inch of snowfall with this system. But the ground temperatures are cold enough now where it could stick and make things very slippery around here again tomorrow evening. And again, the snowfall looks like this. So a half inch, maybe an inch, a bit more, some lake enhancement if you go north of the UP border up toward Lake Superior. But overall, we've been through heavier snows than this. We know what to do, right? All right, forecast then for tomorrow. We're talking about temperatures reaching for 40, probably stopping just short to the north with some partly cloudy skies throughout the afternoon. Further south, though, we're talking maybe Adams Friendship looking at 46 tomorrow. But again, one day only and a couple hours in there before the cold front comes through tomorrow night. Our forecast, though, for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies, a bit breezy out there. Low temperatures down near 21, so that's an improvement with that south wind that could gust near 25. For tomorrow, it's Friday. Oh, it's Friday, finally, right? Lots of clouds around tomorrow. Windy, too. High temperatures reaching for 40. Probably not going to do it with that south wind around 10 to 30 throughout the afternoon. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow 38. Saturday 14 for a high, meaning much of Saturday spent in the single digits. A bit warmer for Sunday 24. A light snow chance gets in here on Monday again, maybe an inch or two then. A break in the action Tuesday followed by some more light snow on Wednesday. Jessica?
Thank you, Jeff. A federal appeals court has overruled the decision that put a special master in place to review documents seized from former President Trump's Mar-a-Lago home. The decision comes as a major setback for Trump. The three-judge panel of the 11th Circuit lifted restrictions on the Justice Department's examination of those classified documents and other records, allowing investigators to proceed with the probe more quickly. The panel said the U.S. District Judge Eileen Cannon's order in September to appoint the special master was incorrect.
President Joe Biden wants his party to change the order for nominating contests in the 2024 primary elections. Biden suggests holding the early contests in this order: February 5th in South Carolina, February 12th in Nevada and New Hampshire, February 19th in Georgia, and February 26th in Michigan. The president says the early nominating contests need to reflect an electorate that is more diverse racially, economically, and geographically. He also wants to get rid of caucuses. For decades, the first nominating contest has been the Iowa caucuses.
Former President Barack Obama attended Raphael Warnock's campaign rally in Atlanta Thursday. Obama campaigned for Georgia Senate candidate Warnock in his runoff against Republican candidate Herschel Walker. The former president made his appearance to rally supporters, making a final push before December 2nd's early voting deadline, which was recently reduced by the state, hoping to urge voters to re-elect Senator Warnock in the December 6th runoff. President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill hosted their first state dinner Thursday at the White House. The honored guests, the President of France, Emmanuel Macron, and his wife.
The two leaders earlier discussed topics from inflation to climate change, but the war in Ukraine took center stage. Jen Sullivan has the details.
The outside of the White House decked in U.S. and French flags Thursday morning as President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill welcomed the leader of America's oldest ally, French President Emmanuel Macron, and his wife Brigitte. Thursday night marking the first time Biden hosted a state dinner since taking office. The nation's leaders sitting down earlier in the day for a 3-hour closed-door meeting in the Oval Office before holding a joint news conference.
France is one of our strongest partners.
Macron raising concerns over Biden's Inflation Reduction Act coming at the expense of European companies, as well as concerns over climate change. The situation in Ukraine at the heart of their talks as the war enters its 10th month. Both nations pledging to hold Russian President Vladimir Putin accountable.
He's inflicting incredible carnage on the civilian population of Ukraine, bombing nurseries, hospitals, children's homes. It's sick. The idea that Putin is ever going to defeat Ukraine is beyond comprehension.
Macron acknowledging the deep political ramifications of the war in Ukraine.
Having the U.S. strongly supporting the Ukrainians in that time is very important, not just for the Ukrainians. For the Europeans, we are.
I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
Elko's girls basketball team was back in action today when they hosted Florence.
Coming up, Newswatch 12's Saul Meyer will be here to tell us the winner from that match, plus some more basketball and hockey after the break.
Our local shelters have lots of furry friends in need of loving homes. Watch Newswatch 12 today, every Friday morning, to see a new cuddly cat or dog ready for you to adopt. Homeward Bound on Newswatch 12 today is sponsored by Paws and Claws.
Protecting the people and businesses in our community is our highest priority. Our combined 126 years of history connects you to some of the best carriers in the business, like Auto Owners Insurance. Together, Klinner and Meyer Insurance bring even more expertise and more ways to protect you, all with the same unwavering support and a single commitment, protecting what matters most in your world. Together, we are Klinner Insurance. Your world protected.
It's the Bobby Bones Show. Come hang. You are going to hear the biggest stars in country music. This is the room they all want to get into.
I'm starstruck.
It's just a lot of fun every single morning.
Totally agree.
Yes! The biggest stars, the best music, and the most fun.
Listen to the Bobby Bones Show weekday mornings on Continuous Hit Country, Coyote 93.7.
All your local news is just a swipe away with the new and improved Newswatch 12 mobile app. Download the app on all your devices for local news, school closings, full video newscasts, and more. Newswatch 12. News from where you live. The WJFW News app is sponsored by Cellcom.
Visit Cellcom and save $200 on all smartphones through the month of December. No trade-in required. Visit Cellcom.com/holiday deals for more details.
Get the latest news on the weekends with Newswatch 12. Saturday and Sunday at 10 with your weekend news team. Kyle Pazorski, Mohammed Abdul Kawi, and Conrad Sapinski. Newswatch 12.
Coming up on your Friday, meet this week's furry friend from Catkins Animal Rescue.
All right, we'll have to watch out for snow moving in Friday night into parts of Saturday morning. Not a lot of accumulations, but maybe an inch or less possible before we're all finished up. More when you tune in on your Friday from 5 to 7.
We've got some Northern Lakes Conference action today for girls basketball. Elko is coming off of their first win of the season on Tuesday, and they're looking to capitalize and create a winning streak when they hosted a pretty good Florence team tonight. Let's see if they could do it. It was the Hornets hosting the Bobcats in some Northern Lakes Conference action. Here in the first half, Florence was moving that ball, dishing out that extra pass until someone got open, and that someone was Camden Johnson for three. They were shooting the lights out of that gym. This time it's Isabella Milan off the inbounds pass, but Elko wouldn't go away. Some nice passing of their own leads to a monster three from Amanda Sir Howell later that half. Florence with another inbound. This one goes to Morgan Tomzik, who grabs her own miss and gets the second chance points. And Florence goes on to win this one 50-15. Now on to Crandon, where the Cardinals had a little light show before their matchup with Goodman Pembine. Here in the first half, Crandon started with the lights out, and they played lights out. Mara Stampers tips the pass, and Carson May comes up with it and gets the assist to Stamper on the fast break layup. Check out this play from Crandon. Lily Palubicki passes it to Stamper, who passes it to May. She takes a dribble and then gets the dime to Palubicki after a nice cut to the basket, and the expert play calling didn't end there. Holly Palubicki gives it to Stamper, and she goes down low to Laura Littleton on the cut, who gets the finish, and Crandon ran away with this game. They won big time, 73-8 to move to 5-0 on the year. Now to Three Lakes. The Blue Jays hosting Leona Wabeno. First half, too much room for Jenna Erickson. She swishes the three ball right here, but Leona Wabeno will hit right back. Conference Volleyball Player of the Year, Grace Krause, can play a bit of basketball too. She puts her nose down and takes this floater all the way from the lane. But watch out for Three Lakes senior Callie Volk. She's got range for days. Sinks this one from deep, and a few minutes later drains this floater. But everyone get your popcorn ready for Riley Yeager. She sinks this three, and now let's see the defense. She steals this one and takes it the length of the court for two, and the Rebels would go on to win this one 58-23. Now to the rink, where Rhinelander hosted Tomahawk. Second period, the Hodags already up 5-3. Hatchet's looking like they have a good opportunity, but no dice thanks to the Hodag goalie Garrett Kulanik. And now it's time for the Hodag offense. Joey Bellinger flicks this one top shelf, but that's not the only way he can score. After some smooth skating, he risked this one side net. Rhinelander is rolling. And look at the Hatchet goalie, stuffs this one until an absolute slap shot from Lane Roser goes 5-hole for the score. Hodags are loving it, and they go on to win this one 8-4 to stay undefeated. Now on to some local scores from around our area. Let's start things off with some boys swimming and diving first. Anago and Lakeland Union faced off, with Anago winning this one 57-46. Next, Rhinelander had some big shoes to fill following a state qualifying run from the girls team. They ended up winning every single event their meet against Tomahawk to take the 108-40 dub. The Milwaukee Bucks have built themselves another winning streak after taking down the New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden last night. That winning streak is up to 3 games now, but they've got a tough game coming up tomorrow against LeBron and the LA Lakers. But the Bucks are getting some backup in the biggest way possible. 3-time All-Star Chris Middleton is set to return from injury for that game, so Giannis gets his number 2 back. Middleton plans to make his season debut tomorrow night after being sidelined with a wrist injury. Big moves coming out of the college football world. Starting in 2024, the college football playoff will expand to 12 teams. This new format will replace the old 4-team format after the Rose Bowl signed an agreement to allow a 12-team playoff yesterday. The new format will feature the 6 highest-ranked conference champions as automatic qualifiers, followed by the next 6 highest-ranked teams. The higher seeds will host the opening round matchups. We'll be right back after the break.
Save big on your bathroom update at Menards. Start your renovation with a U-Tile shower kit. They look and feel like tile and can be installed easily in just 1 day. Save big money on Max U-Tile shower kits. Complete your updates with DAP Quick Seal Ultra. It repels water, soap scum, dirt, and stains, making it great for bathrooms. Save big money on DAP sealants for your next project. Plus, a Menards gift card is always a great gift idea.
Greetings to you all from Menards.
Your personal information gets exposed so often, it might as well be hanging in a museum. Everyday activities like online shopping, banking, and even data breaches may expose your information and make it dangerously easy to have your identity stolen. No wonder there's a new victim every 3 seconds.
Someone stole my information and tried to buy a car in my name. Felt really devastating, frightened, because I had no control.
And the ways identity thieves can steal and use your information are constantly evolving.
Someone used my information to open up bank accounts in my name. It was terrifying, not knowing what was out there and what had been opened.
Watching your accounts or monitoring your credit may not be enough, but protecting your identity can be easy with LifeLock, a leader in identity theft protection. LifeLock monitors threats to your identity, and if an issue is detected, sends you an alert.
It was a big yes or a big no button. I clicked that's not me, and LifeLock took it from there.
If you are a victim of identity theft, a dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist will work to fix it.
If something happens, you have somebody fighting for you. I don't know what I would have done without my restoration specialist.
And you'll be covered by the LifeLock $1 Million Protection Package, including reimbursement for stolen funds, personal expenses, and coverage for lawyers and experts if needed.
With the $1 Million Protection Package, I know LifeLock has me covered.
It can be dangerously easy to steal your identity, but now it's easy to help protect yourself.
I realize identity theft can happen to anybody, so that's why I signed up for LifeLock.
Join the millions of people already protected by LifeLock, and for a limited time, save 25% with promo code 25TV. LifeLock. Identity theft protection starts here.
Call 1-800-951-7218
or go to lifelock.com/25TV and use promo code 25TV to save 25% on your first year of identity theft protection. Enroll now.
As the temperatures get colder, life gets more dangerous for people without a home. Nath Frederick Place in Rhinelander is a safe haven for the homeless.
Today, the nonprofit brought back an annual tradition to meet the needs of their residents. Newswatch 12's Kyle Pazorski has more from today's Stuff a Truck campaign.
You make me smile. Thank you very much. You have a great day.
It's become a holiday tradition. Nath Frederick Place's annual Stuff a Truck donation drive.
It's just a chance to do something good, connect with the community, and share a little, little Christmas joy.
The one-day event gathers everything from toilet paper to postage stamps to provide essentials to the shelter.
Our hope by the end of the day is we have filled many different loads of Stuff the Truck.
Doug Nelson moved to the Northwoods several years ago, realizing a need to help out community members who are struggling with housing insecurity, taking to volunteering at the shelter.
There's people that sometimes go below the safety net, and we are there as a community to help.
Helping is in the nonprofit's DNA, which continues its commitment to ending and preventing homelessness. However, Frederick Place also works to stay self-sufficient.
We have to be able to provide for the needs of the house, so the budget is more than just offering a bed and a shower.
Fundraisers and drives like Stuff a Truck help the group in many ways.
We provide them an opportunity for counseling, for job training, for job searching, and they proactively need to help and find a way to get back on their feet.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Ready, Dad?
All charged up. This holiday season, Ford wants to help you shine bright with a special offer on select Ford vehicles. Choose a vehicle in stock or simply place a custom order. Lock in your rate and you're protected, even if rates go up before your order comes in.
So much.
And that's how Ford is helping you. Proud of you, kid. Shine bright. This season, choose FlexBuy on a 2022 Escape or Edge SUV and get 0% financing for 66 months at your local Ford dealer. And shine bright.
Here is your News Watch 12 Ski and Board Report, brought to you by Ski Rule.
At Lakeside Living Design, we've always got something stylish in store for you. Whether you're looking for high-quality custom upholstery, decorative accessories and gifts, or are designing your space entirely from scratch, you'll have a friendly designer by your side, sharing their expertise, helping you bring your unique style to life. So stop by, explore our showroom, and together we'll make your space feel just like home.
What does expert HVAC installation look like to you? Having a perfect reading nook on a humid day? A place to enjoy the view on a cold winter day? With a carrier system installed by Dahlquist, your home will be comfortable from room to room. Plus, you'll be getting expert installation of a system brought to you by the people who invented modern air conditioning. Contact Dahlquist today for your carrier. Turn to the experts.
At Len's Truck, we've made the buying experience fast and easy. All our trucks are guaranteed clean certified, can be bought hassle-free online, and can be delivered right to your door. It's our way of saying thanks to our past and future customers for the last 35 years. And when you buy a Len's Truck, know that you're buying the best used truck money can buy. Go now to lenstruck.com. You'll find over 800 used trucks, all priced to move. Go now to lenstruck.com.
Len's Truck.
Well, I was thinking about breaking our streak of teasing our sports anchor tonight, Jessica, but, you know, you expressed such overconfidence during the commercial break. You said winters are nothing up here.
Well, listen, hold on. It's not that they're nothing, because if these winters were in Texas, we'd be blown off the face of the earth.
Okay.
Everything would be shut down.
Everything would be shut down. But, like, so you guys are like, oh, it's like 8 feet of snow and negative 30 in, like, November, and just... It's not.
No, you misheard that. We're not expected to get snow usually like till mid-December usually, I'd say.
All right. You know, that's fine.
All I'm saying is just temper your overconfidence.
I can live with that.
Well, that's all the time we have. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a great night.
Ready, Dad?
All charged up. This holiday season, Ford wants to help you shine bright with a special offer on select Ford vehicles. Choose a vehicle in stock or simply place a custom order. Lock in your rate and you're protected, even if rates go up before your order comes in.
So much.
And that's how Ford is helping you. Proud of you, kid. Shine bright. Now, get an F-150 with 2.9% financing for 60 months and $500 retail bonus cash plus $500 accessories cash.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stones shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
At Batteries Plus, we do more than replace batteries and fix phones and tablets. We help our neighbors power their lives. Need a phone fixed? We got it. Get powered in-store, curbside, and at batteriesplus.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
The holidays can be a busy time of year. Well, I'm going to let you in on my gifting secret for a stress-free holiday season. Nothing says happy holidays like a gift